Everyone, I'm Narelle from Maine, and I have a special connection to the Dundas Baptist Church. I was born with some serious health problems 13 years ago. My name is taught to the minister, and people in the church prayed that I would get better. I slowly improved, and now I don't even have seizures. I've had many people help me over the years to learn to crawl, walk, and even drink. When I went to kindergarten, Miss Fanny sang songs every day and learned to say hee-haw. Then I learned to talk. Mr. and Mrs. Pupa helped me to talk and read better. The kids in my class became my friends. Then I started to come to church. I love it. I love having jobs to do on Sunday, like greeting people at the door, handing out programs, and making sure everyone has a napkin when they have tea and coffee in the gym. On Mondays, when I went to Kids Club, I got to do lots of fun things. Dawn had great songs to sing, and Linda, Kate, and Miriam let me help them with the crafts when we go upstairs. I learned so much by going to church, and I can do lots more things now. Thank you to everyone who has made me feel welcome and important, especially Julian and Sean. I am so lucky to have so many people who carried me for church. I miss seeing everyone at church because of COVID, but I'm so glad that we can see each other on my iPad with Sean does the online service. I hope we can meet soon at the Dundas Baptist Church because I am very happy there. The end!
I will be reading John chapter 10, verses 14 to 18. I am the good shepherd. I know my sheep, and my sheep know me, just as the Father knows me, and I know the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep. I have other sheep that are not of this sheep pen. I must bring them also. They too will listen to my voice, and there shall be one flock and one shepherd. The reason my Father loves me is that I lay down my life, only to take it up again. No one takes it from me, but I lay it down of my own accord. I have authority to lay it down and authority to take it up again. This command I received from my Father.
Hello, my name is Audrey Frolick, and I've been asked to tell you a little about myself and my journey of faith leading me to Dundas Baptist Church. I was born and raised in a small town in Saskatchewan called Neudorf. Everyone spoke German except my Norwegian mother and a couple of English war brides. Fortunately, by the time my older brother and sister and I went to church and school, everything was in English. We were baptized and confirmed in the Lutheran Church, and we enjoyed the small town lifestyle. My family moved to Regina when I was 14. After high school, I worked on my business education degree, started teaching, and married my husband Walter. We just celebrated our 53rd anniversary this past week. We were blessed with 2 daughters, Natasha and Andrea. First Baptist Church was our home church. It had an excellent Sunday school program for children and adults. We benefited as a family from those programs and the people who attended. They also had a strong missions focus, local as well as international, that we particularly enjoyed. At different times over the years, both our daughters and I received believers' baptism. I'm not sure where this idea came from, but as a young woman, I thought I had to earn my place in heaven by my works. Maybe it was because of all the work women did at the church with supplying baking and meals for events. I wasn't sure what the specific work was or how much I had to do, but I always thought that God had something like a Mark's book, like I had as a teacher, that told me if a student passed or failed, did enough work or not. One night, Walter and I had a visit from 3 people from our church who had training in the Evangelism Explosion program. They asked each of us, "If you died tonight, are you sure you would wake up in heaven?" Walter answered yes with assurance. I hesitated and said, "I'm not sure." Needless to say that by the time these three people left, I was assured that my answer to the question was yes, I would wake up in heaven. Thank God for people who are willing to carry out this type of evangelism. On June 16, 1999, Walter and I retired after 32 years of teaching. On that same day, our first grandchild was born in Houston, Texas. What a great way to take our trailer to visit our family and get away from Saskatchewan winters. By 2007, our parents had passed on, and our daughters, one on Vancouver Island and one in Hamilton, were telling us we had to move close to one of them. Years before, our oldest daughter had gone to Mac and lived in Dundas, so we had been here many times. We took the opportunity that would only come once in our lifetime to be close to our two grandchildren. While visiting Hamilton, we bought our yet-to-be-built condo and moved here in 2009. Moving to Dundas was not a difficult choice. Our friends in Regina were concerned we would be moving to a city where we didn't know anyone, but we knew that we would make new friends because somewhere we had a church family to discover. At Dundas Baptist Church, we were always welcomed by name by Doreen Johnston. What a church treasure she is. Peggy and Elmer Anderson had us in for coffee. Jean and Mel Tuck soon followed with open arms. And to our surprise, Pat and Doug Youngblood, who had been in our small group Bible study when they lived in Regina, decided to move to Waterdown and come to DBC as well. We went from no friends to many church friends in a short while. We're so grateful to our DBC family of friends. After so many years of involvement in the church and all its activities, I thought about what I wanted to do at DBC. Since we moved here to be close to our grandchildren, they were my first priority. With our grandson away at university and our granddaughter in high school, things have changed again. My work now is to do what I'm able to do, both physically and mentally. Change the church sign, try to look after the kitchen, attend adult Sunday classes, complete my 8th year of weekly Bible study fellowship classes. And my biggest job is to be Walter's secretary, reader and sender of emails and minutes, sidekick for painting projects, walking and coffee partner. This is my focus in these difficult times. I want to read my Bible. I want to pray for all the things on my heart, both near and far. I want to learn what God has to teach me. I want to follow God's precious Son, Jesus, and let the Spirit of God lead me until I am absent from the body and present with the Lord. Thank you.
That brings a close to the Dundas Baptist Church 186th anniversary service. Not at all what we had originally planned, but wonderful nonetheless. I hope that you are inspired by these stories of faithfulness that you hear from the testimony time, as the people selected do just a fantastic job of walking with the Lord their God. And so with that, we will close our service with Micah chapter 6, verse 8. He has shown you, O mortal, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you? To act justly, and to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. God bless and have a wonderful week.